If you manage ASR9000, the Aggregated Services Router 9K from Cisco, occasionally you need to upgrade what are known as Field Programmable Devices, FPDs, subcomponents in the route switch processors or in the line cards, various pieces of hardware inside the ASR9000 platform. Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so let's get going. The ASR9000 is a stout router. I manage several of them in the network where I come from in the form of the 9006, the 9010, and there's a whole family of them. And so if you manage them, then you may be familiar with the fact that there's field programmable devices. And when you do software upgrades to iOS XR, often you need to do a subsequent FPD upgrade as well. All right, so let me show you exactly how that's done. So there's a lot on the screen here, but I just want to show you that I was having problems with a module in slot 0 so much that it kept trying to reboot itself, or really it was trying to come up, and it ended up settling in this state in reset. So what I did was I pulled the module out of slot 2, and then I proceeded to reload the module. You can see here the module in slot 2 was removed. You no longer see it. Module 2 is removed. And so I proceeded to do a reboot on the module in slot 0. You can see I tried to stop it, but I was unable to. So I did an admin hardware module location slot 0 reload. All right, and after reloading, it goes into XR failure mode, bring down, XR preparation. Okay, and then after it's done rebooting, I got these messages about line card in slot 0, all these different messages about FPGA, Field Programmable Gate Array, I think is what they stand for, is in a down rev of 43, and I need to upgrade to .44 and use this command to accomplish Field Programmable Device upgrades in admin mode on the CLI. Here's another one, CPLD3 instance 0 is in .09. I can upgrade to .10. There's another one, the CPC instance 0 is in version 2.02. I can upgrade to 2.03. And so where to see all this is type admin show hardware-module FPD location all, and you'll get this printout of all your field programmable devices right here, field programmable devices, and the location, you know, the slot that they're in, the card type. Okay, you can see I have an old RSP in this ASR9006. I've even got a a mismatch on my versions of fan trays. But anyway, it's a lab device, as you can see. I have a 2x20 module there, and that's it. So upgrade, downgrade, question mark, it tells you no, 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 and then there's a couple yeses. Well, wherever you see yeses is where you have the opportunity to upgrade. All right, I'm going to show you how to do that. So as you can see there at the bottom, it tells you that one or more of the FPDs needs an upgrade. This can be accomplished using the following command. All right, and it tells you need to be in admin mode. So you either go into admin mode like it's telling you, or you stay in regular operational mode and you precede the command with the word admin. That's what I usually do. Okay, so upgrade hardware-module FPD question mark lists all the different FPGA FPDs on the ASR9000, okay? So if we go back up here, we can see in slot 0 on this 2x20 module, FPGA number 1 has a yes beside it, so it can be upgraded. So highlight that, paste that there. See, that's one of the options. Question mark says location. Then go back over here, pick this location, and that's it. By the way, if you don't have your terminal set, it puts a $sign there to signify that that it's word wrapping. So I'm going to highlight that real quick and change my terminal width to 300. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's it. So let's hit enter on that. You get a message, upgrade warning message, and tells you the upgrade operation of the target module will not interrupt its normal operation. If automatic reload operation is desired after the upgrade, please use the reload option. So we're just going to go with the defaults. It's asking to confirm, so hit enter. Hitting enter takes the answer that's in brackets already. It's starting the upgrade or download process. It's telling us that it's going. It's showing us 0.43 is the current version and 0.44 is the new version. Okay, we got a little bit of status there. FPD upgrade in progress. Max timeout remaining 89 minutes. I've done this before, and it usually doesn't take but a few minutes. So I guess it starts at 89-minute countdown, but it usually doesn't take nearly that long. I will also point out that it says that in order to accomplish the full upgrade, the module will need to be reloaded. You will need to reload the module manually after the upgrade operation. Got another message, max timeout remaining 88 minutes. Yeah, and so it tells us that the output of the show hardware module FPD location will not display the correct version after the upgrade if the target module is not reloaded. So we'll look at that after it's done with this process, and we'll see what it shows. I'll also point out that I'm on the console going through a console server, and so just be aware that if you're doing anything that's going to interrupt connectivity, if you're on an SSH or a telnet session, you're going to want to take precautions. You might want to have a remote console on it to execute this so that it doesn't interrupt your ability to monitor the progress. Okay, so we went from 89 minutes to 88 minutes to 87 to 86. Then suddenly it tells us that it has successfully upgraded the field programmable gate array for the 2x20 module. We get the message twice. It took it from .43 to .44 version for that particular FPGA location, and it says FPD upgrade has ended. So let's look at that command again, and it still shows 0.43, just like it told us it was going to when it said that the output will not display the correct version, okay, until after it's reloaded. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to proceed with doing these other ones in case those also require a reload of the module in order to complete and refresh the display here. Okay, so let's carry on with the next one. Admin upgrade hardware module FPD FPGA 1. Let's get rid of that. Let's copy and paste CBC. All right, and let's do that one. So this message is a little different. CBC upgrade takes approximately 3 to 5 minutes. After the image is written, CBC is reset automatically. No action is required to activate this new image. All right, so let's see what happens. Hit enter to confirm. It's starting the process on the line card in slot 0 from 2.2 to 2.3. Kind of funny. Up here it says 2.02. But here it says 2.2, so it's dropping that leading 0. Okay, fine. FPD upgrade sent to location node. So let's see what happens. Okay, got a couple messages there. FPD upgrade in progress. Max timeout remaining 89 minutes. Then it says it has completed. Gives us the message again. Then it says it has ended. And you have successfully upgraded one FPD on that module at that location. So let's see what this shows. So in this case, the CBC is updated with the new version, and it changes the message from yes to no, unlike what happened on this one. All right, so let's proceed with CPLD3, which also stands in need of an upgrade. CPLD3. PLD3. Let's go with that. All right, this has given us a similar message as when we did the FPGA 1, that the output will not display the correct version until you reload the module. So let's hit enter to confirm. Let's let this run. It's telling us that it's taking it from 0.09 to 0.10 version. So let's see what happens. Okay, we have progress and completion. Successfully upgraded CPLD3 for that module at that location from 0.09 to 0.10, it tells us. So let's see what the output says for CPLD3. And in this case, it does not refresh it to this new version, and it still says yes. All right, so let's carry on. This one is listed separately as FPGA 1, and I don't know why this one is listed differently. But what we're going to do is we're going to reload this module now and see what happens. And of course, be aware that if you're, like I said previously, if you're SSH or telnetted into this ASR, you are going to want to just be aware of the fact that if your telnet session is traversing this module in slot 0, that you are about to lose your telnet session when you reboot this guy. So let's reload the module in slot 0. Yes. Admin show platform will give us the status of what's going on as this thing is rebooting. Okay, it says ROMmon. I'm getting failures for, I think, for authentication because TACACS is no longer reachable to authenticate my commands. So it's just given messages about that. There we go, MBI booting. That's the next progress message we see. Okay, we went from MBI booting to XR prep. To MBI running. Setting up NP1 failed. Persistent initialization failures. So we might still be having problems with this card in slot 0. Let's see. Went back to ROMmon mode. So after getting this network processor initialization failure, then it went back to ROM-on mode. Now it's back to MBI booting again. So interestingly, after it went back to MBI booting, MBI running, now I'm seeing interfaces come up in slot 0, and it's showing XR run. This is a steady state. This is what you want to see. As you can see, the RSP, the route switch processor, is in iOS XR run. Now we have slot 0's line card, the 2x20 module, in XR run as well. And let's look at the output again. And now we see no yes messages, and we also see the new versions upgraded. 0.44 was one of the previous ones, and I think .10 was one of them. So this is good. We have successfully upgraded all of the field programmable devices, and the module has been reset, and the interfaces have come up, so all is well. And we can also see that no longer do we have the note at the bottom of this output that tells us that we are in need of an upgrade. Down below this line previously it said note, you know, it's up here somewhere. It said, there it is. One or more of your FPDs needs an upgrade, and this can be accomplished using the following command. Well, that's because the word yes was in this column. But now, as we type that command, the word yes to upgrade no longer exists, therefore we no longer have the note down below this line telling us that we need to do that. All right, that's good. All right, hey, I hope that comes in handy while you manage your network, or you prepare for understanding more about the asr9000, whether it's for your day-to-day job or for certification. All right, so like, share, subscribe, especially turn on those notifications if you want to see new videos that I drop in the future. Okay, I look forward to the next one. Thank you.